Family drama has never been so good. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 shocking moments from The Fosters. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at moments from the show we had to see to believe. Number 10, when Emma told Brandon she was pregnant. Teen pregnancy is never an easy subject, but the writers on this show knew how to make it that much more emotional.
There's something that I need to tell him and I'm not sure that I should.
Emma was the last girl we expected to get pregnant, and it couldn't have come at a worse time, with Jesus still recovering from his seizure.
Is it something you can tell me?
I think you already know.
As Emma confides in Brandon about keeping the pregnancy a secret, it's easy to empathize. But as Jesus struggles up the stairs on his crutches to see her, our hearts are torn. It's a loaded secret for the two to keep, only fueling the drama over the course of the season.
I don't want to be a 16-year-old with a baby.
Number 9, when Mariana lost her virginity to Wyatt. This has to be one of the show's most unexpected plot lines.
And I was thinking, maybe we could do some other stuff tonight?
After Matt didn't want to have sex, Mariana feels hurt, leading to her getting drunk on the beach. Wyatt then finds her and the pair have sex.
Aren't you back at the,
Not really in the mood.
Me neither. You want a beer?
Since it's her first time, it's a big moment for Mariana. But it's also a rash decision with consequences on her relationship with Matt. To some fans, it seemed like an odd choice for her to make, since Wyatt hadn't been a regular on the show for a while. But it's a great example of how this drama is unpredictable in all the right ways. Number 8, when Callie found out Robert was her dad. The bond between Callie and Jude is one of the show's strongest, since they were there for each other throughout their tumultuous childhood.
Can't believe this is about to happen. We're about to get adopted.
But in the season 1 finale, when the Addams Fosters are set to adopt both Jude and Callie, it's revealed there's a problem with her paperwork.
Donald isn't my dad.
Not according to the birth certificate. It says Robert Quinn. Does that name mean anything to you?
Robert Quinn, not Donald, turns out to be Callie's father, and the abandonment papers he signed for her and Jude are void. Our hearts broke collectively for Callie, who'd finally found a family to love her. And they broke even further when she begs for Jude to get adopted without her.
Today is your day, and you are going to walk into that courtroom and officially become a member of this family, okay?
Number 7, when Jesus, Mariana, and Ana were in a car crash. The finale of any season is always rife with drama, but this moment had our hearts in our throats. Ana offers to drive Jesus and Mariana home, but feels pain in her abdomen.
Is something wrong?
It's just, I got a sharp pain.
Like labor?
I don't think so. That's, usually more cramped leg.
Unsure if she's in labor, they decide to drive to the hospital instead. Unfortunately, a car comes out of nowhere and slams into them. It then cuts to Steph being called to the car accident.
Officer Adams Foster, I'm right near there. I'm on my way.
The program ends just before she arrives at the scene, where there has been one fatality. It's a major cliffhanger that we're still not over. Number 6, when Steph got shot.
Anybody home, police? Jesus?
After Jesus goes missing, the family fears he's with Ana somewhere unsafe. Steph and Mike go to Ana's boyfriend's house to track him down. And instead of finding Jesus, they walk into a home full of drugs and shots being fired. We don't see the actual shooting take place, but audiences were still stunned when Mike finds Steph on the ground, with a gunshot wound to her abdomen and the shooter dead across from her.
Mike, don't talk. 220, 1199, officer down, 663 Coronado Street.
With a masterful use of suspense, audiences were left guessing for the rest of the episode if Steph would be okay.
We're all here.
Number 5, when Brandon slept with Dani. What makes the show so great is its ability to deal with tough issues in a realistic way.
Callie came by.
Oh no. What happened?
She's over me.
When Callie breaks up with Brandon, he's distraught and turns to alcohol to cope. Dani, Mike's girlfriend, finds him drunk and upset over the breakup.
Isn't your audition tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna let you blow it. Come on, it's time for bed.
Instead of acting like a responsible adult, She violates the law and takes advantage of Brandon by sleeping with him. It's a terrible decision, and the show makes it clear that Dani crosses the line with Brandon, who's a minor and under the influence. Number 4, when Anchor Bay was put on lockdown. Gun violence is an all-too-real problem in the US, and this episode sheds light on this grim reality.
You said you weren't going to surprise me.
I know, and I'm sorry.
After Nick witnesses Mariana and Matt embracing each other, it sends him into a downward spiral. Nick steals his father's gun and brings it to school.
Nick's got a gun. As far as we know, he is here.
Yeah.
We've got to lock down this school now.
Are you serious? I'll call it in.
Steph, where are you going? Going to find our daughter.
After Steph and Mike suspect him of burning down his father's warehouse and fear he's stolen the gun, they make the decision to put Anchor Bay on lockdown. It's one of the most harrowing and riveting scenes in the show, since no one knows where Nick is, and audiences are made to think his gun could go off at any moment. Number 3, when Callie revealed Liam raped her.
Hey, Callie?
Callie and Jude have had a tough life with foster homes that didn't work out. By the time they get to the Adams Fosters, it's hard for both of them, especially Callie, to trust anyone.
Isn't her choice. This wasn't mine.
As their backstory unfolds, it comes out that one reason for Callie's trust issues is that her old foster brother Liam sexually assaulted her.
He came into my room and he asked me to,
In a powerful moment, she confides in Brandon about her relationship with Liam, and that their relationship wasn't consensual. Her confession is hard to hear, but her growth from that moment has been incredible to watch.
It wasn't my choice. It wasn't my fault.
Number 2, when Lena lost the baby.
I don't understand how this can happen overnight, literally.
Preeclampsia can go from mild to severe very quickly.
The Adams Fosters have a full house, but Lena's always wanted to give birth. The road to her pregnancy is bumpy, with donor drama and an early fake-out, but eventual elation at her pregnancy.
There's still a chance, right?
One I wouldn't recommend taking.
When the doctor tells Lena that she must deliver the baby at 20 weeks due to high blood pressure, there's no chance that the baby will survive.
So what can we do?
You can support Mama and love her.
After a tough conversation with her mom, she realizes she'll be putting herself at risk if she carries to term, and so she makes the tough decision to give birth. The moment feels true to life. Messy, complicated, unfair. But these difficult emotions are what we've come to expect from the program. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Dad didn't sign the papers. I mean, he did, but they didn't actually ever get sent because I took them out of the mail and ripped them up.
I can't do it anymore. I need to be in charge of my own life for once,
Hey, Dad.
Dad.
Number 1, when Brandon and Callie slept together. From day 1, Brandon and Callie have been the show's ultimate will they, won't they couple. We've seen their relationship go up and down over the course of the series. And while they did kiss, it seemed like they'd never crossed the line and consummate their relationship. Until season 3, that is. After social services found out she kissed Brandon at the Girls United fundraiser, Callie's convinced that she won't be adopted. So she and Brandon finally give in to temptation and years of pent-up tension. It's a jaw-dropping moment, since their relationship seemed like a thing of the past. But with these two, you can never be too sure. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.